good morning, good afternoon. Whatever, whenever you listen to this, man, what's up? How y'all guys doing?
Man, I'm feeling great. I almost had a Gucci Man ad lib just now. That beat coming so hard.
That thing hard. That thing cool. Once you keep listening to it. Shout out to Baby Breeze, man. Shout out to Baby Breeze.
Yeah.
We're about to start right.
Stay tuned.
Kyla Flair. Yes, sir.
Yeah, man, but this is going to be a special one, man.
Capital Records.
This is going to be a special episode, man.
Big cap.
Yeah, big cap. This is a special episode, man. We got a superstar in the building, y'all.
Cap.
You know, it's one of them situations where, like, he supposed to be on your side, but he go to the other side. We gonna talk about it too.
Let's talk about it.
He was supposed to be a North Charleston Union Hike Raiders, y'all. Yeah. We gonna get into it, man.
But you know, around here, I think this might stick, man. There ain't been quite an intro, but around here, you gotta pull your own trouble, man. Introduce yourself. Yeah.
Y'all want real? How y'all want it?
Whatever you feel like giving to people.
Like you about to juice this up. Man, let's just start with your name.
My name Trevon Sanders.
Okay.
If you're from the Chuck,
right,
the Make and the Hike,
the
Wailing, you know me, Buddha.
All right.
Feel me? Garrett alumni, go Falcons.
Oh, that's
back
to back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
See, he come up after me. You know, I used to smack them Falcons around. Then I graduated. Then they came to take over. But
What's your record? What's your record against the Falcons?
Against the Falcons?
What's your record? Oh yeah.
I'm
you gotta think about it.
It might be 3-2.
Cap.
Oh, you crazy.
Millie Mag trash.
We gonna talk about it. Yeah, okay. We'll save that.
Hold on.
We ain't gonna start that today.
Hold on.
We ain't gonna start that.
We can start it just now, right now. We gonna get there, man. Let's take it back to the sandbox. Where you from?
From the Macon. Junction Lane, Burton Lane.
Okay, all right. I ain't had to ask you, cause you know the last person we had on there, Mr. Gerdine. That's his last name, right?
Mm-hmm.
Gerdine. Yeah. I had to ask him what part of the Macon he from. He ain't hesitate though. You know what I mean? So that's what's up, man. So, but elementary?
Shakora.
Yeah.
The old Shakora, not the new one.
And the old Shakora.
The old Shakora. The Set Street.
You gotta separate the two. It's a big
trench,
difference.
Trench.
Yeah. Rats, roaches.
Oh man, middle school.
Millie Mag. Yeah, I had to elevate.
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, shout out to Coach Ross though. You feel me? Still my dog.
What is it? From the pit to the palace.
Not the pit to the palace.
High school.
Garrett.
That's what's up, man. Yeah, man. So okay, all right. So since y'all go back so far, what little league team?
Danny Jones, Patriots.
Okay.
North Charleston All-Stars.
Yeah.
Yeah, he went to the wrong side, man. I don't know what happened.
Guess who had the most All-Stars on the All-Star team though?
Who that?
Patriots.
Okay.
7 and 8. 9 and 10.
I gotta check the files because.
Oh man, hey, go to Danny Jones and you can check the records. The boys still up there. Half of them Patriots, boy.
But okay, that was after me though.
What you mean?
That was
before you,
me.
after you.
Don't do that. You know we was coming strong
Y'all
back
just been
then.
big and slow. That's it.
What?
So his granddaddy coach you?
No, he been trying to get me over there for the longest. Wouldn't go.
Who was
Coach
your coach?
Al, R.I.P. Coach Al. You feel
Rest
me?
in peace, Coach Al.
Coach Al, Coach Trojan.
Yeah,
You feel me?
that's what's up, man. So after that, what was after that? Like, did you play for like a middle school? Or?
Yeah, I played for military, man. We had them little fake cloth jerseys.
Yeah.
And the little fake
Garrett
cloth.
wasn't that much better, bro. And y'all was a bigger school than us.
It don't matter.
That's a big difference.
Yeah, kind of do, man.
Bro, 1A and 2A in South Carolina, especially in Charleston, it don't matter. Star was 4A and we was playing them 2A. It don't
Play
matter.
Star too.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. The classification in Charleston don't matter.
But this is my thing with that, right? When you come to the classification, you have a bigger amount of players.
Bro,
A bigger group.
we only had 25 people on the team.
You know how
Y'all
much
had
we
like
had?
21.
No, we didn't. We probably had maybe that played. Let me say that played 18.
Okay, I can say the same thing. Offense, defense, punt return, kick return, long snapper, kicker.
Playing all night.
You was just better than everybody.
No.
That's why you got so much PT.
No. Nobody else can do
Get
it.
him in there.
You just cover up. You just cover everybody. Don't worry about it. We got Sanders, y'all. That's okay.
So with you being, you always been like, better than everybody per se.
I ain't gonna say I've been better than everybody, but you feel me? I had to work to get to where I went to.
Right.
Even growing up.
Right.
Like looking at them boys and be like, man, I want to be like them boys. They playing Bantam. We playing like Little League. Them boy hitting. Like back then, I've been real football. We've been knocking heads. Them boy been knocking heads.
Right.
So you feel me? Just growing up watching them and just trying to be like them boy when you grow up.
Right.
Like knocking people helmet off. You feel me? Them boy crying, limping all So.
All right, so that would take me to, I mean, other than Kai, who were some of the guys you was kind of looking up to, you know, let's start with middle school.
Middle school.
You ain't got to name all 20 of them. A couple of them be fine.
Let's see. What's your quarterback name?
Who from that went to North Charleston?
Nah.
Trey? Talking about Trey?
No.
Tucker?
Brother cut here for Millie Mad.
Steven?
Yeah.
Steven.
But that boy was cold.
How tall was he?
Steven about 5'10", 5'11".
Probably one. Okay.
Yeah.
Shout out to Steven.
Cold. Yeah.
Steven, what's his last name?
Archie.
Okay. All right. Shout out to Steven. Hopefully he can come on.
Yeah. I'm definitely going to hit him up.
We have,
Bro, name slipped my mind. But bro been cold. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah. On the court and on the field.
Right. Okay.
Something like that.
So middle school. So what about high school?
Big Al. I know you remember Big Al.
Mm-hmm.
Like 6'7", like 3 boy from Mississippi.
Oh, okay.
Shout out to Big Al too. Hey, country. Boy, talk country. Like not Johns Island, Walmart country. Nah, that boy straight out the SIP.
Greenville country.
No, SIP. Straight out the SIP.
Yeah.
I'm talking about, bro. You think my hand? No, bro, hand been. Yeah.
So did he go to college or?
Nah, I don't know what happened, man. I don't know if he wanted to go to the next level or whatnot. Right. But he definitely had the talent, the size for sure. 6'7", like 300 solid, like no fat.
That sounds like an offense.
Yeah.
Perfect
tackle. I used to manhandle them boy.
Right.
So
that's what's up, man.
Big Al been like that.
Yeah, man. But it was a lot of people that I feel like, bro, you think he could have made it. You know what I'm saying? But that's one thing about him, but Buddha, I'm gonna put out here.
Right.
I always remember Buddha putting in that work.
I just about to get to that. Go ahead.
He was always putting in work. You know what I'm saying? So
Got to.
That's one thing I want to commend him for. You know what I'm saying? Even with him like being younger than me, you know what I'm saying? You know, like, all right, bro, I work hard. You can see it in him.
Yeah.
So that's one thing I want to tell you, give you your flowers.
Hey,
he always been a
that.
grinder.
So when did it click? Because it sounded like he been young almost.
Young. He probably don't even remember.
Honestly, I don't remember that from.
I'll say if I had to say, I'd probably say like 12, 13.
Yeah, when I would say when I started lifting weights at Millie Mag.
Yeah.
Like when we start getting in the weight room, you feel me? That baby fat starting to turn into muscle.
Yeah,
now you feel yourself.
Bigger, faster, stronger.
Yeah.
He would be one of the only ones that you would see in there.
Wow.
Lifting, bro. Got to.
So
I just had that mindset, you feel me? I had a goal to meet. And being undersized, you know, I know it's going to be harder.
Right.
I wasn't going to get it just from size alone.
Right.
So, I mean, you got to put in that work.
Yeah, that underdog. So where you think you get that from? Your mom, dad?
I mean, just growing up in the hood I grew up in, you feel me? It's rough around there, man. You know?
I understand.
So, I mean, you seen all them boys out there grinding, doing what they got to do to get money for their family. I can do the same thing, you feel me? It's just in a different way.
Yeah.
You know? I got to work out. I got to eat right, you feel me? Not saying I ate right back then, but,
Right.
you know, working out, running, I hate running.
Right.
You feel me? I still hate running to this day. Guess what? I still run.
Yeah, facts.
But you feel me? It's growing up in the environment I grew up in, having my family behind me, my friends.
That support system again.
Yeah, man. And we was a big group.
Yeah.
Like me, I used to play for the Patriots. Mason used to play for the Raiders. Trey and play football. But a bunch of them boys on the making and the hype, we used to go. It's this big field in front of my granny house on Junction Lane. Just come with their pad up, helmet, shoulder pads, and just
Crack.
throw them up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
And then a lot of the older dudes in the hood too used to pull up. And they used to take a helmet, shoulder pads off. I remember Shaq. You remember Shaq from the making? Big Shaq.
Ooh, I want to see the face.
Man,
I'm
bro.
talking about Shaq off the hike.
All I know is, bro, put me on my neck.
Yeah.
Bro, I've been like 12, 13. You feel me? So I grew up rough and tough.
Right.
You feel me? I thought my neck went broke.
Yeah.
Bro, pick me up and
Might have been spraying.
something. something. All I knew is, But you feel me?
But
That made me tough at the end of the day.
Right. I mean, I think that's them stories we need to hear. That's what this platform for, man, right here. Because once you think me, that's a whole different perspective. Now, you know, some of them guys might have resorted to that, but it didn't start there.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Nah, man, that's fire. That's That's what people need to hear. That's what people need to hear, man. Ain't been all bad.
Nah, it ain't always been bad, man. We been little, man. Right. You feel me? We ain't had nothing to worry about. We ain't know about drug game, you feel me, money.
Right.
All we know is we gonna play basketball, football. I'm talking all day.
Right.
Get out of school, do your school work,
right.
ready to go outside, play basketball. Right. We used to be right there in front of Mason Hall.
Right.
All day. Then we go to the court over there off Spruce. Feel me? Go over there on the weekends, everybody pull up, and we just be out there balling.
Right.
You feel me? So we always had it inside of us. And you just got to choose to take that route or not. You feel me? And not everybody get the opportunity, unfortunately. But, you know, you take what you got and use it to the best of your abilities.
Right, tenfold.
Okay, when you talk about making the best of your abilities and the opportunities that you get, when you came out of Garrett and you chose the college that you chose, what went into that?
Honestly, so I knew I was good, but you know, Garrett, I would say the schools around here, unless like you go to Goose Creek, back then Goose Creek, Somerville.
We're going to stay there for a second. Go ahead, let's talk about it.
Here we go.
No,
but Goose Creek, Somerville, you feel me? They got scouts, exposure, you feel me? They coaches working to get their players into things. Their coaches play college ball. They know how it goes, what goes into it, you feel me? I appreciate my coaches. Right. You know, they did the best that they could, but I didn't have that exposure that I needed. Right. You know, as far as my film, I made my own film. You feel me? That's when Huddle first came out. Yeah. I made that. You can look it up on YouTube. Type it in right now. Yeah. Sometimes I have to go back and reflect like, hey, yo, you still this guy that's on this film. You know, not even through football, but just in life. Yeah. Be relentless in life. Be that same tenacity that you had on the field. Take have it in life. Right. You feel me? So again, going back to being undersized, I was 6'1", like 295. And I'm crushing dudes. Like, bro, my boy can't even get the snap off. And I'm in the backfield. Yeah. I couldn't tell you how much forced fumbles I had, how much TFLs I had. I mean, like I said, I played offensive line, every position on the defensive line. Like, I used to have to move before the ball was even snapped, type thing. Because the ball was planning on me, you feel me?
This is Garrett.
Yeah, okay. I was the kicker. You want to see? Kick the ball 80 yards.
I thought I was lying. He was the best player.
Look,
I thought I was lying.
80 yards, and then run down there and make the tackle now. Yeah.
You've been in shape, shit.
Come on, dog.
That's probably some of the best shit you ever been in.
Hey, punt return, the only thing I came off on was kickoff return. Yeah. Everything else I was on. Right. You feel me? So just being undersized and not having that exposure, I didn't really have the big time schools, but I can't even remember the guy's name. My coaches submitted my film to the Shrine Bowl in a North-South game. Me being me, didn't think, you feel me, man, I ain't gonna make it down, ain't that good. Because I always doubted myself, you feel me. I knew I used to, tell people up on the field, but in my mind, like, man, I ain't never gonna make it. You feel me? And a lot of people don't realize that, especially with athletes. A lot of people doubt themselves just for the simple facts of, we know it's hard. You keep hearing people saying only, I think they say 1% of high school athletes make it to play scholarship to play college ball, and then 0.1 athletes, or those athletes make it to the league. Mm-hmm. Right. You feel me? So I knew it was kind of a give or take. I might make it, I might not. Right. But like I said, that coach from the Shrine Bowl, he saw my film and turned it on. And I actually talked to him out there. He was like, man, what's Garrett? We're like, what high school is Garrett? I never heard of him. He turned on my film, and he automatically sent me an invite the next day. You feel me? And going to the Shrine Bowl, same thing, balling out in practice. Yeah. Everybody got to get your reps, but you got to take the opportunity that you get. You got to take those opportunities and make the best of them again. I made the best of those opportunities going against those big time guys who got D1 scholarships to Clemson, South Carolina, like Zach Bailey. Like, that been the biggest dude I ever played against. He went to Somerville.
Clemson?
South Carolina.
South Carolina?
Yeah.
Okay.
Last time I checked, he's with the Buccaneers now.
Yeah. I think he was a guard or
guard.
He was a guard. Yeah.
Bro,
okay,
huge,
now that you said it,
huge individual.
He's probably like on the practice squad now.
But you feel me, going up against those guys and showing that I can hold my weight.
Hold on. Slow down. You giving up all the goods, man.
My bad. Hey, I told it back, big dog.
No. I appreciate it, man, because this knowledge is needed. So we gonna run it back a little bit, because you hit on something with the exposure. do you think from where you're sitting now, has it changed?
Exposure is,
As far as the schools, like Military Manic or Garrett, or having them opportunities as a Goose Creek or Somerville or...
yeah, because like all the technology that they got now these days. Like Huddle was just kind of getting the mix when I was in high school. Now Huddle got a whole, you can do playbook, all type of different stuff with Huddle, you feel me? So you got these high school athletes now, they got a lot more things that can get them out there. Like they got these, they kind of shied away from like Pee Wee, Bantam, Mike, football, like Danny Jones and Pepper Hill. They got all these travel leagues now. Yeah. So you feel me? The younger kids, they're not playing for the rec leagues no more, which we need to get back into, because at the end of the day, that was our foundation, you know. Not saying these kids nowadays can have a different route, but we know that foundation works. You know, we had those old school coaches that's from back in the day. They gonna yell at you, they gonna cuss at you, you feel me? Mom and daddy, hey, that's your coach. You feel me? Sometimes your coach put a hand on you. Your mama tell your coach put a hand on you. You feel me? And like my coaches, I looked up to them as father figures. You feel me? Because early on, I ain't had my father in my life. I still don't. Right. But having those men just instilling discipline inside of me, you feel me? That kind of gave me that path I needed to take in life. You feel me? Instilling that discipline and accountability, showing up to practice, you know, stuff like that. So I feel like they definitely got a lot more exposure nowadays, especially with all the stuff that's going on, camps. A lot of people training nowadays. They got a lot more exposure. Social media is the biggest tool right now. It's so easy to go record somebody running routes, doing footwork drills and running the 40 and sending it off. You feel me?
Put it together.
And one thing that I like to do, I feel like this is something. I got a question for you, but I just want to say this. Even with my little cousins today, when we just sitting around, hey, go on YouTube. Look at Aaron Donald, excuse me. Look at Aaron Donald workouts. See what kind of workouts he do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Giving them stuff like that, because you know your coach may not be showing you this type of stuff, but if you can start implementing this into your routines now, it'll help you in the future.
Facts.
So my question for you is, what can us as the people of the community of Charleston, North Charleston, surrounding areas, what can we do to help these younger kids? What do you think?
Man, show up to the games, man. You feel me? I go to a couple of these games, man. You know, I know parents work, family members work. Right. But, I mean, the more people we have at these games, man, the more exposure these kids can get them to camps.
Yes,
like,
definitely.
You know, if you got a struggling mom, struggling dad, single parent or whatnot, you know, a community to put together, you see this kid got talent, you know, put together and help that kid. Low $5 ain't going to hurt you. You're going to spend $5 at McDonald's.
Exactly.
You're going to spend $5, you feel me? Yeah. Get some chips in the drink.
Cigarettes.
Right.
Exactly.
$7, $8 on some Newport. Let's talk about it. You feel me?
You got to have your bills.
Right.
Exactly.
You feel me? A low dollar. Put together, help that kid go to a camp. Right. That can get him that exposure and get him out the hood. You feel me? Yeah. So he can go off to college, go play ball. You know, live out his dream. Right. But the community just need to come together as a whole. We very separated, like citywide, not just the Macon, the Hike, East Side, West Side, downtown, 4 mile, 10 mile. But we all divided. We all need to come together as one big community and help these kids out these days.
Now, okay, that's one thing I want to touch on. That's one thing what we want to do to the platform. That's why we talk about the Union Hike Raiders, the Patriots. That's why I brought it up, because we want to bring that camaraderie back like we used to have. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's what this part of this platform is. But on the same token, a lot of it is gentrification. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people moving away.
Facts.
So we got to figure out a way to bring everybody back together, you know?
Yeah, you got a lot of people who might move from them areas and taking their kids, you know, further out to Somerville, Nixon,
and they don't know
Camden.
nothing about the old. Bruh, to be honest, I don't even remember the last time the North Charleston versus Burke game been. Hey, y'all going to the game?
You talk about football?
Basketball. Either thing, to be honest.
I've been the thing, boy.
For a fact, me and him didn't go to North Charleston or Burke, but we went to them games.
Yeah, shit. I ain't going to neither one. I done going to a
pack.
Exactly.
Yeah, I feel I done been to a couple.
Yeah, so that's stuff like that we need to get back into doing.
Right. We
got to figure it out as a community.
All right. So, with seeing all that and witnessing all of that, feeling all that, hold on. No, I'm going too far. That'll be going too far. So, you graduate, you go on to Troy. Did any HBCUs hit you up? Only Troy?
Man, I hit up some of my schools in the surrounding area. Feel me? I sent my film to State, sent my film to Presbyterian, Wofford, Clemson, South Carolina, UNC, North Carolina A&T, nobody.
With that being said, I want everybody to hear this. All the young kids. None of these major schools hit him up, and he still made a way.
Right.
So never give up on your dream just because the obvious ain't went through.
Right, keep fighting.
So, yeah, keep going.
Keep fighting, man.
Yeah, of course you're going to see all that stuff on TV. Clemson, USC, North Carolina, ACC, SEC, Big Ten, Pac-12. You feel me? Wherever you go, it really don't matter. If you're a baller, you're a baller. They're going to find you. You feel me? You just got to put that work in.
Mm-hmm.
So you the second person that sit here and say, State ain't even hit them boy up. Like,
Nah, from the low country, hour and a half away.
I got a problem with that personally, but we gonna keep going. All right, so you at Troy? Was it where is Troy?
Troy is actually in Troy, Alabama. It's I want to say like 45 minutes from Montgomery, the capital, Alabama. A lot of people down here might not know, but it's like 45 minutes from Montgomery.
That's where Doe B from, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Big Doe B. He hard.
Yeah. The kid.
And then it's like an hour from Dothan. Dothan's kind of south.
Okay, I heard of that too.
So it's right smack dab in the middle. It's literally a college town.
Right.
If Troy University wasn't there, it probably would be a little hick town.
Right.
Yeah.
You feel me? Something like Jedburgh or something like that. But
Gotcha.
it ain't nothing out there.
Was it a culture shock?
What? Bruh, culture shock. You feel me? And I love my white folks. You feel me? Nothing against my white folk. Yeah. But going to school in Charleston in predominantly black schools where you only see like, I think in Garrett, I may have had two white dudes and then this white girl like transferred in like my junior year. Yeah. Everybody else was black. Right. Only white people I had was my teacher.
Teachers, yeah.
You feel me? Growing up in an all-black community and going to a predominantly white institution.
Right.
You feel me? I'm like, man, what is this? Like country music. What is this?
How long did it take you to kind of?
So I went up there that summer. I would say it took me that whole summer to get used to it. You feel me?
Yeah.
It just was different, man.
Yeah.
I'm not used to seeing that much white people.
Right.
Like being in class with like 50 white people and you like 3 or 4 black people in the class. It's like, yo, what is this? You feel me? And that's kind of how simple-minded we are as people. Mm-hmm. Just the little stuff like that. You look at the skin color because of something you're used to,
right,
or whatnot. You're not racist, but you're uncomfortable because somebody
it's different. Yeah, it's different.
Yeah, it's different. So it definitely took me a good little minute to get used to it. Like I said, growing up in predominantly black schools and black community, going there. But man, I tell you, bro, sometimes I get way more love from my white friends than some of my black friends.
Right.
You feel me? They show way more love.
Right.
They way more genuine about it.
Right.
You feel me? And it's sad, but you feel me? I got some real close friends that I know will go to bat for me.
Yeah.
You feel me? That's white more than I got some black folks that, you feel me, might you feel me? I'm kind of questionable about.
Yeah, them the allies. All of them. All the white people ain't bad. But once again, that's what a platform for, changing the narrative.
Right.
Hashtag changing the narrative. So you had Troy. First year, did you start? You had to,
Yeah, actually going in there, man. I went in there with the mindset. I'm like, yo, I never sat on the bench in Pee Wee, my military man, Nick Gary. I'm not about to sit on the bench at Troy. You feel me? Went up there, excuse my French, but bust my ass.
Right.
You feel me? I went up there and bust my ass, bro. Hit the weights hard, you feel me? Ran, just, again, showing that relentless attitude, that tenacity, you feel me? At the end of the day, it's a team sport, but you got to work as an individual for that team.
To make the team stronger.
Right.
Yeah.
So the stronger you are as an individual, it's so as a team. And I'm talking about, I got seniors. I'm starting over seniors, you feel me? Like juniors and eight, you feel me? It's all love, but you feel me? Dang. You little freshman starting over me, and I'm making plays, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I was number 10 on my team in tackles as a freshman. You feel me?
What position?
D-tack nose. I'm getting double team every play, splitting the double team, still making plays. You feel me? Check the stats. My Mike linebackers, when they play with me, bro, 1, 2 on the team tackles. You feel me? Like, I do my job, but also I try to make my plays too. I'm trying to eat too. You feel me?
So you talk about your Mike linebackers. Who was that one person on the team that pushed you? Whether it's offensively that you just going up against or defensively they got your back. Who pushed you?
Most definitely I have to say my boy Deontay Crumley.
Okay.
He was our center. You feel me? Both of us started as freshmen. We both been roommates since freshmen. been roommates from freshman year to senior year. Our senior year, he moved out with his girl. But, bro, I'm telling me and him would go at it every day, practice. In the weight room, going at it, you feel me? Trying to squat more than him, trying to bench more than him, you feel me? And nobody don't see, like, how much competition can make you better because you're not thinking about how heavy that weight is, how tired you are. You're just trying to beat that man that's in front of you, you feel me? And that helped me out a lot.
Iron sharpen iron.
Yeah, I posted something about him my senior year at college and just thanking him, man, you know, he made me the player who I was because going up against him every day, I mean, he was a smaller, faster guy, and I'm a bigger guy. So I had to get used to that speed. And, man, I'm going up against these smaller dudes that's fast. I'm like, oh, man, I do this in practice, you feel me?
Killing them, boy.
You feel me? Easy. So definitely him. Kurt Kelly, I can go down the list, man. I'll say the whole offensive line at Troy, man. Them boys made me better. They all made me better.
That's what's up.
So how was it meeting people from different places? Like, you know, because I'm pretty sure they had people from maybe Alabama or maybe Wisconsin or something crazy like that. How was that?
It was cool, man. Just like any other place in football. Everybody there for the same thing, for the same goal. So you feel me? We all click like that. It was me and my boy Rook. He from Spartanburg. He went to Spartan High. My other roommate was Trevon Folsom. He went to Bacon County in Georgia, Alma, Georgia. I don't even know where that at. Yeah, country.
Yeah, that's out my jurisdiction.
Bacon County, whatever. You feel me? Then my boy Crumb. He from Tallahassee.
Okay.
Somewhere around there. You feel me? He went to big school in Tallahassee or whatnot. But you feel me? All us was roommates and just Rook, the 843, 864 type thing. All he from South Carolina. You feel me? Me and him click real tight. Yeah. And then Tron ain't too far away from Georgia, so we all kind of stayed in a tight little clique.
Gotcha.
Or whatnot. So I mean, it was easy, man. It's very easy.
So, you know, coming from Garrett and going to Troy, you didn't have to play as many positions, right?
No.
Or you just played one position?
Just one position.
How was that? Was it like
it was a relief, but you feel me? It's something I was used to.
Yeah.
It wasn't, if I had to play more than one position, I mean, I mean, the only other position I played was like the punt shield.
Okay.
You feel me? The three dudes that's I mean, other than that, I mean, you just focusing on your craft because you're not gonna play multiple positions in the league. You're just gonna play that one position. So you're just working on your craft at that one position. So I mean, if they wanted me to go play O-line, I'd probably be pissed, but I'm gonna go do it. I'm gonna go do it. You feel me?
Talk about your teammates. You talk about the hard work you put in. When you won the championship with Troy, how did that feel for you?
Man.
Hold on, what championship is this?
The Sun Belt.
The Sun Belt.
Yeah.
Sun Belt Championship.
Sun Belt Championship. Got my ring. And I don't even know how to explain it, dog. You know, never got any rings in high school. You know, never really won in high school. Like, I mean, we had winning records. We made it. I think the furthest we made it was my junior year, the second round of playoffs. Man, what's the boy name? He went to Clemson. He's a wide receiver. I forgot what school he went to. It's out there in the country though.
Mike Williams.
Yeah, Mike Williams. Whatever school you went to, we played them boy in my junior year. He was my sophomore and junior year. Right. We played them. We lost to them.
Or something like that. I think he might have gone to Scott. But go ahead. No, go ahead.
We lost to them boy or whatnot. But bro, just working, knowing you put in that work, your whole team, your teammates put in that work, and to see you got something to show for it. I mean, it's something you can't explain. You feel me? Nobody can take that from us.
Exactly.
Nobody can take that from you. Regardless if you was on scout team, practice squad, or you feel me, second string, third string, you may have got one rep. Whatever you did, you helped those starters. You helped that team make it to where you did. All the athletic trainers, I mean, Dr. Dugas, Miss Allison, my trainer. I mean, them boy helped me out a lot. Everybody put their little piece in to make that team that year. And, I mean, that's what made it special, bro.
Gotcha. Okay. So we talking about, you was mentioning some coaches and the staff. Who was that person that you could go to help you with financial literacy? Who helped you become a better player off the field? You know what I'm saying?
Man, honestly, I would have to say really all our coaches, bro. Our coaches was cool. I could go to any one of my coaches and talk to them. Like, down to earth, like Coach Bam, Neil Brown, I mean, any one of them. Okay. You feel me? Coach Leslie, I could go to any one of them and talk to. And the thing I liked about Coach Brown, shout out to Coach Brown, you feel me? He was different, and we didn't understand it. Like, we went to some bowl games. He made us get suits instead of getting like a TV or something like that. You feel me?
Gotcha.
So he wanted to set us up for after college.
Exactly.
Yeah,
shout out to
every man need a suit
Yeah.
You feel me? You need to go to an interview or something. You feel me? He was different.
Yeah.
He would bring in people to speak to us about stuff like that. Life after football.
Expand
like
your
financial literacy, like stuff like that. You feel me? So it was kind of a collective thing between the coaches. I can't necessarily say one in particular, but just in general, that whole group of coaching staff.
Okay.
You feel me?
That's fire because, once again, if you coming from a background and people who might not know or who can't help you in that arena and somebody can, step in and show you the way or point you in the right direction, that information he was giving you right then and there, did you take it in right then and there or did it take a little while?
Man, it took a little while, man. You got to feel me. 17, 18, away from the crib, away from your mom, and you ain't got to worry about nobody telling you what to do. I got my first Pell Grant that summer, like $1,500. Bro, I ain't never had $1,500. I'm looking, I see a comma. Man, what? You feel me? Got a credit card, a little Capital One student card, a little $300. Man, went straight to the mall of Montgomery. 3 pair of Jordans, jeans, shirt, you feel me? Trying to be fresh. Man, I've spent $1,500 in 3 days.
Ain't nothing. Yeah, free pants. That's quick. Ain't nothing.
3 days. I'm talking about I go to look to get me some food. I ain't got no money. You feel me? I ain't got to eat at the calf. But again.
You clean, though.
Yeah. But you feel me?
No. That's
again,
good.
17, 18.
That's a teacher
I don't know
moment.
no better.
Yeah, that's a learning
you feel me?
moment.
And that step off track for a minute. But I feel like something that's need to be taught in school these days.
Exactly.
Like, starting middle school, teach these kids about financial literacy. Like, teach them about credit. That credit card, ran it up. Whole $300. I don't know nothing but credit card. I think I got free money. You feel me? I ain't never paid it. And I've been sitting.
Free bands. You been listening to that Future. Free bands.
Bro, never paid it. You know when I paid that credit card? When I left college, bro. But my junior, senior year, I started learning about credit. You feel me? Man, my credit, I tell you, my credit score was like a 4 or 5 my senior year. Don't know nothing about credit.
Right.
You feel me? But these kids need to learn about financial literacy. What is credit? What does it do for you? But if you don't got credit in this world, bro, you ain't got nothing. You can't get a car.
Right.
You feel me? You can't get a house. You can't get nothing.
All right. So, what year did y'all win that championship?
That was my junior year, 2018.
Okay, and you mentioned some bowl games.
We went to. So my first year was trash. I ain't gonna lie to you. Second year we went 10-3. Went to the Dollar General Bowl in Mobile, Alabama. My junior year, won the championship. Went to New Orleans. That was love. Yeah. Never been to New Orleans. Bourbon Street, crazy.
I bet.
Crazy. And then my senior year we went 11-3, and went to the Dollar General Bowl again.
Right.
So them bowl games fun though. It's all fun.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. So
I caught a pick too. Might as well say that.
So okay, all right.
Yeah.
Since you
Definitely
said it,
In the end zone. I remember that one.
Yeah.
what's you know some of your stats off the top of your head?
Can't even lie. I don't even know, bro. I know my freshman year I was number 10 in team attackers, but I stopped thinking about stats because stats don't even matter. You feel me? It's about playing nose is about a whole bunch of other stuff. I mean, you care about stats, but it's not at the top of your mind like a wide receiver. How much catches I got? Yeah. Nah.
Okay.
Okay, so talk about that game you had in the session. I remember that game because I was watching it. You caught it in end zone. So let me ask you this: who's that one team that you played where it's like they got a lot of hype with the school, but when you play them, like, bro, they're really not that good. Like, he ain't really, you know what I'm saying? Like,
nah, this might sound stupid or whatnot, but App State, I cannot stand them, bro. They not really like that. They fine now. They fine.
It ain't stupid. It's random.
Bro, I'm like one of 3 against them. But App State, bro,
Oh, that's okay.
they not really like that. But they beat us. They ain't like that though. You feel me? It's just that offense that they run a stretch style offense and the whole game. So man, they got little offensive linemen.
Yeah.
What little and bro, they about your size, bro.
jets, a lot of jet sweeps and runs and.
I'm 315, 6'2", 315, trying to check. Man, look here, bro.
I mean, it's
But that's just a lot though. Where you got a coach who knows like we ain't beating them straight up. You gotta get creative.
that's a
Cause there's a lot.
So I mean, even to that point, every 4 or 5 years, you will see them boy name pop up and they upsetting somebody.
Bro, they good now. I ain't gonna lie, they good.
Oh, that's fire. That's a good coach. That's good coaching. Well, culture and culture. I mean, culture and coaching.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
But mono, you mono, nah.
right.
Yeah, that's what
Like
I'm
they
saying.
try to run power zone, no.
Yeah,
Negative.
Get out of here. All right, so it's safe to say you had a productive, good college career.
Yeah, most definitely, man. I wish I could go back,
Yeah,
honestly.
yeah. So you enjoyed it? Yeah. Okay. Do you feel like you got everything you needed out of it, even outside of the football field? You felt like you got from the classrooms, the coaches, like you were saying. Do you feel like you got a lot, or did you leave anything on the table?
Nah, man. I mean, I got a great education.
Yeah. What did you major in?
Criminal justice.
Okay.
Great education. Our tutors and stuff. I mean, they help out a lot. Like, you had to go to study hall. If you didn't go to study hall, you doing seal walks on the field. So Coach Brown made it a thing. Like, you gotta go to.
Coach was black.
Nah, he's white
Okay.
guy. You feel me?
That's dope. That's good though.
It was you had to go to study hall. Unless you had over a 3.0 GPA, you didn't have to go to study hall. So, I got that 3.0 real fast and I stopped going to study hall. Because, I mean, after a long day, you don't want to go to study hall. But, I mean, I met so much friends, bro. Lifelong friends in college.
Yeah.
Joined the greatest fraternity in the world, Mega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated, Root to the Bros. You feel me? I did so much in college. Like, a lot of people don't realize, they say I don't want to go to college, man. You meet so much great people. You make so much connections, man. I can go anywhere in the South, North.
Yeah.
Just from people I played with, went to school with.
Make a phone call.
Hey, yo, I'm in your city. What's up? Pull up. You feel me?
And not to cut you off, but I really do dislike that. Oh, college ain't. You don't gotta go to college. No, college is not for everybody. But if it's for you, you need to go.
Right. I feel like everybody should experience college.
Okay.
Try it out.
Right.
But if you don't like it,
Yeah.
I mean, then leave, go.
Right.
Man.
Right.
But try it out, man.
Yeah.
I mean, bro, ain't nothing like a college party.
Right.
I'll tell you that right now. Ain't nothing like a college party.
Right.
And
Especially in the college town.
that's all that's there. That's all that's there.
Life of the party. Life of the town.
Yeah. I mean, everybody at the party, everybody having fun. Ain't no BS going on. Ain't no shooting, no fighting.
Right.
Everybody's there to have fun. You feel me? So it ain't nothing like a college party. And I like I said, I personally feel like everybody should experience college at least one semester. If you don't like it, then go do what you got to do.
Yeah. So graduate college, had the time of your life, met great people. NFL Combine?
Nah, I didn't go to the combine. I did pro day at the school. Had a great pro day.
Right.
Didn't get the numbers that I wanted, but I showed them what I could do.
Right.
You feel me? Coming from the situation that I came from.
Right.
Showed them what I could do. So, made the best of it, and it worked.
How did it work? How did it work out?
Who called me first? I can't remember.
Oh, I was about to say the song. Well, not the song, but JETS, Jets.
You know what? All right. Yeah.
So day of the draft. I'm expecting to get a call. Everybody's expecting to get a call. Everybody want to get that call. Your name pop up on the TV, but everybody ain't fortunate now. So, in the draft, I got a call from I think Baltimore first. I think it was Baltimore, the Falcons, the Giants, and the Jets. They all offered me contracts to come as an undrafted free agent. So, talking to my agent, we ended up just looking at the rosters and stuff and who they drafted, who they already had. We decided to go with the Jets, thinking that's the best opportunity I had. So we ended up going with the Jets, and I signed with them 2019. And a month and a half later, I was in Florham Park, New Jersey, starting another part of my life.
Right. How was that? How was what's the feeling? Let's take the draft. What's the feeling? Round 1, round 2, round 3.
Well, I already know I wasn't going first. I already knew that. You feel me? I mean, you got to be realistic with yourself. A lot of people don't want to be realistic in life.
Yeah, keep
you
it
feel me?
real.
You got to keep it real with yourself.
Yeah.
I knew I wasn't going. I was thinking round 6, round 7. You feel me? That's my best chance. That's what the scouts was telling me. That's what I was hearing from my coaches. So, like round 6, round 7, worst case scenario, undrafted free agent. Cool. It don't matter. You feel me?
Yeah.
You still going on. You still got that contract.
Facts.
You feel me? You still playing still playing the game of football. So it really didn't matter to me.
All right. You go undrafted. How long did it take from the draft ending till you getting that phone call?
5 minutes.
Dang.
I'm talking about my phone was blowing up. All I saw was because the name pop up on the phone. You know how telemarketers call you, tell you whatever. The name is like Scout from the New York Jets called me. And then Baltimore, I'm on the phone with him. Baltimore calling me, and I'm not answering the phone. And they keep calling me. And I get on the phone with them, boy, and then Giants calling me. And it was like, bro, I'm in the car coming from the beach because my best friends was down here for the draft or whatnot. And we was coming back from the beach or something like that. And my phone just blowing up. I'm like, bro, I'm in a car trying to call my agent. Like, yo, what I need to say, what I need to do. Because he was like, don't say anything until we look at or whatnot. Let me talk to him. And it just kept blowing up my phone, bro.
Yeah.
It was stressful. That was the stressfulest ride from Isle of Palms in my life.
Yeah, that's a decent little ride,
bro.
too.
I'm talking about
Fumbling.
Bro, it ain't sweating.
Yeah.
It ain't hot outside. It's dark. I'm sweating in the car, bro. AC blowing. But
how you make that final decision?
We looked at the roster. Like I said, we looked at the roster. Looked at who drafted who.
So out of the Jets and the Ravens?
Yeah, out of the Jets and Ravens. So the Ravens actually drafted like 2 defensive linemen, interior defensive linemen.
Right.
And they had a big salary guy on the team already, interior defensive lineman. So it's like, man, come on, let's be real. You're not going there. You know, they got money on them. They got big money on them dudes. They ain't, nah. So it was like, man, let's go to the Jets. The last person they drafted D-line was Foley. He a dog. He went, I think, the year before or 2 years ago, but dog. Folusu Fatakasi. Hey,
I chomp a name up quick.
Dog. Boy, yeah. So that was the last person they drafted. So we was like, man, you know, this is probably your best opportunity, and we went with him.
Yeah. So
when you got to training camp and stuff, what was the hardest adjustment from Troy to the NFL?
Meetings, man. Bro, them meetings long. Long. And, you know, in college, you go to school, you got a break, go to another class, break, go to lunch. Nah, it's like straight football all day. And, like, camp, these meetings are like 4 hours long. You tired, and you trying not to fall asleep because they got people in a room looking at you now. Like, they just bring people looking at you. They don't want to see you dozing off like you ain't attentive. You know, it's a job.
Yeah. We
can call somebody else to come take your job. So that probably was the hardest thing, just adjusting to the meetings, man, because that was long. I mean, football is football. It ain't no different. You at a bigger stage, so you feel me? It's a lot more you got going against yourself. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's football.
Okay. Who was somebody who like that you looked up to growing up, and you met them or you saw them like, dang, I'm playing with you now? Like, who was
Drew
this?
Brees, bro.
Drew Brees?
Bro's short. Bro, really short.
He's like
5'11". Like, I was taller than Drew Brees.
Wow.
But you feel me? Just to get to shake his hand, like, dog, I used to watch you on TV, and now I'm shaking your hand on the field. Bro. Just some of the folks you see on TV, you get to meet them, man. Like, that's what's in that preseason, bro. It was lit, for sure.
Did you
DeAndre Jordan.
DeAndre Jordan.
The DN. I mean, not DeAndre Jordan. What name? Jordan. He DN for the Saints.
Cam Jordan.
Cam. There we go. I get DeAndre Jordan. Whatever.
No,
but
Jordan. Yeah.
Bro, huge individual.
6'4".
Man, huge. I see why he be throwing them to him. Huge. But yeah, for sure.
Did you go up against somebody maybe in practice or game that they got the best of you and you got your get back? Or
honestly, I wouldn't say no. I wouldn't say yeah. Right. It was kind of me kind of trying to feel out everything. Playing in the league is a lot more technique than strength. I'm a strong dude, but I mean, them dudes strong.
Yeah, that
in the
grown
league.
Man strength.
So you feel me? I'm 20 years old. You playing against grown 40, 38, 40. Them boy been lifting weights like forever. And you gotta use more technique than strength. Rely on strength. So I definitely hone in on my technique in the league. Because I mean, you just can't overpower everybody. Right. You feel me? Somebody gonna be just as strong as you or stronger than you. Right. That's the best of the best.
How long did it take you for that to click for you?
Man, immediately. Man, immediately. Hey, bro, I got double team and I was like with the safeties. And I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, let me actually use this technique for real. Yeah. You feel me? So definitely immediately for real.
How much study did you do?
Bro, Oh, I should have said that, man. That playbook, dog. Bro, I got a playbook. Like, you know them old social studies books?
Yeah.
Stack 2 of them on top of each other.
I always heard it. I never seen one.
Bro, that playbook is ridiculous, bro. It's so much plays. And the thing is, you got to learn them plays because they throwing you in practice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You feel me?
That
And so
terminology.
much, there's so much different names, so much different schemes. And you feel me? I had to go to these older guys. Steve McClendon, he went to Troy too.
Yeah, Steve McClendon. Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Man, he helped me out a lot with the playbook. Like, he broke it down because some of the plays you do the same thing. So you just set those plays that you do the same thing, the same pile, and you put them all together. You're like, okay, I do the same thing on this play. When they call this play, do the same. So he helped me simplify it because, bro, I was getting stressed out. Like, bro, calling my mom and like, yo, mom, I'm stressed out. I don't know if I can do this. Bro, the playbook was stressful, bro.
Wow.
And you know, you trying to go in practice and you don't want to mess up, but you go the wrong way and they split the ball down the field and they looking at you, they hollering at you like, what you doing? Because you only get a certain amount of snaps as a rookie.
Right.
You might get 2-3 snaps, maybe a drive in practice. And you got to, again, make the best of.
You got to make it count. Every snap
so
count.
that playbook ridiculous, though, for sure.
Right. So, mini camp. So preseason come along. Where were you in the depth chart?
So all the rookies were really kind of at the bottom.
Right.
So we got kind of put inside of I would say a bad situation, but the just I got a new coaching staff, new GM. So
Todd Bowles was he there, or that was before Todd Bowles?
that was before that.
Okay.
They just got a new head coach, new GM, new defensive coordinator, new offensive coordinator. So them guys still was trying to learn the plays. So they, preseason, they kind of let the rookies play. Nah, this with the Jets, like most of the first string, second string guys played the whole preseason because they needed to be ready
They
for
had
the
to get
regular season.
acclimated.
Okay.
Yeah, they wanted that mano actually let them do it in game. So it kind of messed us up as the rookies because we didn't get those live snaps to whereas other teams see you on TV and they got your film. So it kind of messes up, honestly.
Right.
So get it in the game, you make the best the best plays you can.
I got a question for that because that's I'm not blaming your agent, but do you think your agent might have missed that one? Not thinking about that, you know what I'm saying? Like
Probably.
because like let's just say you went to the Ravens, they already know what the ones and twos got. So all right, now you getting more snaps, so you're getting more chances, more opportunities.
Right. I don't know. My agent situation was messed up too. I don't even want to get in that. I get pissed off every time.
All right. We gonna go past that.
Yeah.
Then.
So
Ain't no need. So was the Jets the only team you played for?
yeah.
Okay. That's what's up though, man. How was that experience? Did you meet any guys you still cool with, or that was just?
Yeah, man. My whole rookie staff. My whole rookie team. We don't talk every day. Them boy busy. Everybody doing their own thing. Some of them still playing.
Right.
But we still stay in close contact. Like Instagram, they post pics. You feel me? Comment on each other thing, like DMs and stuff like that. We still keep in contact for sure.
Right. Did you think about playing in Canada? Did you play in Canada?
Nah, I didn't play. So after I got released from the Jets, I went and played in the XFL.
Okay.
I was with the LA Wildcats, and then big bad COVID came around and killed that.
Dang, that been that long ago?
Yeah, that's right when it started, like right in the beginning.
So that March of 20 had to been 2020. That March of 2020, because we was 4 games in. I remember we was in Metlife. We was playing in Metlife. I was playing at the Jet Stadium.
Yeah, Jet Stadium, right.
And like that next week, they sent everybody home because of COVID. And it hit Cali bad. I was in Cali.
Right.
So it hit Cali bad.
Yeah. Oh man, how many games did you play in the XFL?
I started every game with the XFL. That's how I knew I could play professional football. Like
Right.
that kind of. So once I got released from the Jets, depression sank in. You feel me? I'm like, man, I done worked my butt off. I got, in a mess up situation with my agent. Got in a mess up situation as far as, a new coaching staff. Didn't really get that much reps. So you feel me? Depression kind of set in. I'm like, man, y'all done worked my butt off, and this is what I get. And I'm like, yo, what could I have done different? And I just prayed about it, and
Yeah, I was about to ask you how did you work through that period
hey,
in your
just
life?
my support system, man. My mom, my sister, my grandmother, my grandfather, friends.
Shout out to them.
Shout out to all of them.
Word.
I mean, it helped me through it. You know, I'm not the type of person that really speak on how I feel about a lot of things. I keep it on the inside,
Right.
but my
Same
family
here.
know me.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because I don't sit around the house. I'm a goer. You feel me? I want to get out, do stuff, go fishing, something. But when I'm sitting around the house, just, yo, what's wrong with you? What's going on? It knew something was wrong. But then just praying about it, man, and then the Lord opened up another door for the XFL, and there I am starting.
Right. How was that getting back on the field, getting back to the grind?
It was more of a proving to myself
Right.
that I'm still that person that I was in that film from high school.
Right.
Don't ever lose joy of the love of your life. I lost the joy of football going to the league.
Right.
It wasn't as fun to me. I tell people that all the time. Like, maybe I was in there for a short amount of time, but it was political. I kind of fell out of love for the game of football because of the politics of it. So going to the XFL, I kind of got that joy back because I felt like I was back in college. Everybody was there for the same reason. I mean, everybody there for the same reason in the NFL, but we was all like people that got released from teams straight out of college, never got the opportunity. Everybody was ready to get back on the field.
Yeah, so all y'all had like similar stories.
Yeah. So we all clicked together, and man, it was fun, man. Like, we all was having fun.
Right.
You know what? That's deep though, because this is a side of the NFL you never hear.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
people never talk about the guys in the XFL who good, but they might just have a real bad situation that they just couldn't get over. You know what I'm saying? But one thing where I want to give you another shout out. I remember I used to go to Danny Jones. I used to work out, run the track. And I remember walking out there, and I seen you out there with a personal trainer, still working, still grinding.
Still.
So that's something I want to reiterate to kids. You got to keep working. You got to keep grinding. You got to give it your all, no matter what happens.
Right. So speaking of kids, how are you giving back now? Are you coach? Do you want to get into coaching?
Yeah, so I want to get into coaching, so I got some things up my sleeve. I've been planning. I'm about to start training folks, like particularly defensive linemen. I want to start out at high school. Like, matter of fact, I forgot to hit Delmont up. Me and him supposed to get some sessions in this week. He on spring break before you go back.
Yeah.
But definitely want to get in the community. I was coaching at St. John's.
Okay.
I was out there helping them last year, 2 years ago. So definitely want to get back deep into football. I want to do my own training thing because we don't really have nobody down here that do that, especially for a lineman.
Right.
So I'm looking at starting something like that up, particularly for defensive linemen, so I can get that going. Like, I can get my knowledge that I learned in college from all these coaches, the league, the NFL, and give it to them so they can have that platform that I had,
Right.
and they can use it and, take off with it.
So you spoke in past tense for St. John's. Why? Why you spoke in past tense? Why? So my question is, why aren't you there?
So my job, the job I work now, I'm a police officer. So
Okay.
my availability ain't there
Dang.
as where it was.
Right.
But I've been talking to the chief or whatnot. So we got this thing with the police department called CAPS, and they do basketballs. They do powder puff football. They do soccer and baseball, but they won't do football because the whole liability.
Yeah.
thing. Player get hurt sooner. So
Right.
it's stuff like that, but I'm still pushing, trying to see if I can get something going.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I done seen a few NBA players tear the ACL, but I mean, hey, who am I?
Right.
Who am I?
So, yeah, that's kind of the big thing. So I definitely been talking to them about it. They said no because of that simple fact, somebody getting hurt or whatnot. Even though you sign a waiver in high school, if you get injured playing a sport, you can't sue CCSD because they're not liable. You got hurt playing the sport of football. So it's just a big liability thing, and something I got to see we can work through.
Right.
But like I said, I want to get in the training on my off time.
Your free time,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, man. Like you said, that's definitely needed. We gotta once again back to your original point, and you coming up, you didn't have that platform. So if you didn't have that platform, you didn't have that training either.
Right. So I really started getting that training my sophomore year. My cousin Jarrell King, he went to USC, played in the league or whatnot. And El Mono Hamilton, I still work out with him to this day. Them boy got me right. That's really where my game really elevated my sophomore year.
Yeah.
And I really took off and started being a dog on the field. Because I was, working out with some animals. Like working out at school, going to practice, leaving practice, they literally was my coaches. They used to come out and help. They was my coaches. And we used to leave there, and I used to go straight to the gym with them. And I'm working out 2 hours, and L used to take me home, Horizon Village. And that's every day. You feel me? During the season, it was like Monday through Wednesday, off season, Monday through Friday.
Yeah.
So I'm working out twice a day in high school, and that's kind of how I really took off.
Right. So
shout out to Jarrell, man. I see him working, man.
Yeah, man. I see him all the time.
Yeah, he working on the offensive line out there, man. So, yeah, shout out to him.
Yeah, that'd be dope, He on the offensive line, you on the defensive line.
Right.
That's your, your mentor, your big, your big brother, your OG. And if, y'all can have.
I got a question.
What's up?
If you met Jarrell in your prime.
Tear him up.
Oh, man.
We could talk about it.
You could,
man. Hey, we could talk, man. Man, he tall, bro.
Jarrell a beast, though.
He tall. I'm short. Football is a game of leverage.
Yeah.
Well, he get his hand on you, though.
Man, look, he used to tear me up in high school. I ain't gonna lie. We used to be training, bro. Bro used to hit me with some tap, 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 tap. And knock me back, knock the wind out me.
Yeah, he couldn't let you.
So,
You've been a
but
little
yeah.
brother.
In your prime, you would. Ooh, man, I can't wait to.
Me at Troy, him at USC, tear him up.
I'm going to chop this up.
I'm about to say,
I'm chopping this up.
Tear it off.
Big dog on TikTok, tear it off.
Mr. King, you can come up here and defend yourself. We would love to have you up here, man. But you say you're a policeman. That's a whole nother. That's a whole nother conversation right there, big dog.
From one extreme to the next.
Yeah.
We just been talking about it before we started recording. Just the other day. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So you got some place, because that's a whole nother.
Hit me with it, man.
Okay, now I got a question for you.
Yeah, that's off the.
Out of everything that you've learned in your journey, what is one thing you would tell a young child, kid, that can help them, motivate them to the next level? And it don't got to be football. Right. You know what I'm saying? We use football to get us to our destination. A destination of what we really want to do. So it don't got to be football related. It's just life.
Off rip, respect your elders, man. Okay. Respect will take you farther than money will. And the reason I say respect your elders, because you never know who you're speaking to. Facts. You never know who you meet. You could be meeting a millionaire. Respect your elders. Respect the folks that's older than you, or maybe even the same age. Right. You never know what knowledge you can get from that person, but you disrespecting them, you didn't mess up that bridge you could have crossed.
Yeah, you never know, man. You
never know.
Especially coming up in in the inner city or the hoods or whatever, and you got people who you got the local winos or the junkies or whatever. But man, sometimes if you sit down, you ain't got to sit there all day. But if you just listen to them,
that boy got some wisdom.
Take out some wisdom. You're not gonna do what they did, but you gonna all right. I can listen. I know what not to do.
Right.
To get to that point in life.
And that's kind of what I did growing up. Man, I used to sit. We had a pit in my granny yard. All them boys used to come in my granny yard, sit around the pit, hear them boys' stories. Yeah. You feel me? That's why I listen to a lot of R&B now. I listen to them old, man, all they play is old music. You feel me? Back then, you don't listen to it. You don't listen to Crank That Soldier Boy and all that. But, now, man, I'm coming over here, I'm listening to R&B.
I meant to ask you that, what you listening to?
Kind of depending on the vibe, you feel me? Ari Lennox, you feel me? 5. Jasmine Sullivan,
that's big.
5. Oh,
Ari,
look, come
Ari
on,
Lennox.
That's my wife, bro. Can't lie.
Oh, no, man. That's big. She crazy, too, but go ahead.
But, yeah, you feel me? I bump a lot of R&B, and not everybody want to listen to rap. You got to switch it up sometimes.
You got to.
Yeah, got to.
You got to, bro. I don't see how people how you just sit around listening to rap all day. Please don't do it to yourself.
Young boy hard though.
I don't even listen. I don't listen to Young
boy hard.
I don't listen to
Dirk, my dog too. You know, I ain't choosing. I ain't taking side.
We love everybody.
Right.
You feel me?
Yeah.
That boy, young boy, hard.
That
He the hardest out right now.
That publicity stunt was fire though.
Yeah. Facts.
Them boy head bad, bro. Young boy and Dirk going at it. So we deep in the game right now. We had some hour. We had an hour and some
Hey,
change.
I got time, dog.
You got time?
Hey, I got time. I'm off.
Okay.
You
Off.
want,
Let's talk about
I
it.
guess we could chop it up.
All right, yeah, we chop it up.
Uh,